advertising is that they don't come trained. We don't want trained people. We want exciting people. Training them on the job is our problem. But we want people who can challenge our ideas, who don't come with fixed ideas earlier, people who can look at a Piyush Pandey in the eye and say, I don't agree with you. We want such people. The rest of the job is not rocket science. It can be taught.
So first thing is you select accordingly, right? I mean, you look for aptitude and you look for passion and you get a sense of whether this person will be able to move in fast enough. And I think, experience tells you how to judge people, portfolio, etc. It's not just about the portfolio, because the portfolio is a combination of so many things, but the person is real. That person is what she or he is. So through interviews, through sort of stress sort of tests, you can tell if that person is right for your culture.
You will know from a person that he is grounded and want to learn, and he's going to keep on learning for the rest of his career. Or sometimes you see that, okay, this guy is not going to, even whatever the portfolio is, he's not going to learn anything from you. I think we just discard those talent from our radar.
The biggest challenge, I think, in making youngsters industry ready is a sense of commitment. I think, if anything, the 25-somethings today, they do tend to suffer a bit from fickle-mindedness, as in, once they get into advertising, I've noticed that people tend to want to start wondering whether the grass is greener on the other side, whether they should get into a film production house. Once they get into a film production house, they start wondering whether they should be making cupcakes because that's what they're better at. This sort of thing tends to happen a fair bit, and I've been seeing it as it's a bit of a pattern among youngsters. There are a lot of talent. The talent level is fantastic. But I think once they figure that they've cracked it and they find it easy, I think they tend to want to move on. They tend to get bored very easily. So keeping them stimulated is a task cut out for every senior player.
I think they tune into advertising way before they join an ad agency. I think they come in brimming with ideas. So for the creative aspect of it, you don't need to have a creative course to do it. In fact, I think youngsters, they watch a lot, they see a lot, and at least the ones who want to join creative are very, very clear. That's what they want to do. And they come packed with ideas.
One of the reasons why a lot of the people who just started working in a year or two kind of keep shifting and jumping jobs is because there is no such thing as industry ready when they come into us. Even kids who come to us from all sorts of institutes are not really industry ready.
For art directors, there's no big crisis because they are coming out from colleges. So there is a proper system in place, infrastructure in place where art directors get, manufactured, so to speak. I mean, I'm not using a lesser term for them or whatever. But for copywriter, there is one course in MICA, and that's that. Okay, and MICA has its limitations. Can't have enough copywriters for the entire industry. So there is no proper system in place. I hear now Miami Ad School is coming here, which is a step in the right direction, but still be, very, very, very insignificant, I'm saying, in terms of numbers for the entire industry.
No, I think it's an advantage actually. I don't want anybody with preconceived, preset notions of what advertising should be actually. So in fact, from my point of view, whatever I'm going through the portfolios, I'm only looking for ideas or expressions of ideas which absolutely surprise me. So honestly, I don't want to see a layout. I don't want to see anything that's typical. That's the whole point. There are enough people who are doing typical advertising work.